Death row's at the bottom of the fucking Thames.
JB, I'm begging and asking you. Will you shoot this fucking army boy?
You think you got a choice? You're fucking kidding yourself. You can't trust her. You can't trust any of them.
Oh. What's going on, it's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, look at you over there looking like $1 million. Look, we are on the start of the back end of the gentleman. The first half, yeah, I'm talking about you, brother. Hey, listen, the first half. The first half was great. Went above and beyond expectations. We're gonna see how the second half goes. Make sure you stay to the end because me and this $1 million gentleman over there will be chopping it up, having a bit of a back and forth, if you will, a review of such on the things that we enjoy and the things we may be scratching our heads about. So, without any further ado, let's get started. We have achieved the dooms.
We have the dooms.
Now, the name of this episode is called I've Hundreds of Cousins.
Of course you do. Anytime you get some money, cousins just come out the woodwork.
Like, you're with me, Cousin Pete.
All right, babe.
You right, Dad?
Ever guess where this little fella's just flown?
That is the coolest prison I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You got to enjoy the finer things in life.
What's the bum lit for? We celebrating?
Just thought it'd make a change from the usual Beano collapso.
I mean, just look how he's dressed. Like,
Right?
he probably has his tailor come in and personally fit him for clothes.
Well, that boy ain't gonna be going nowhere. And I'll tell you why. You see, deep down, he doesn't want to.
I agree.
Insight based on one boozy lunch.
No. Pete's got a taste for it.
Yep.
I don't think it stopped him wanting us off his land.
If he wants to make me more money, that's fine. But he can't walk away. No one walks away. See, if he fucks me about at the end of the year, I'll chop his head off.
Underman as it is.
She ain't even flinch with it. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Wait a second.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
saw
that
a
last
light
look.
hesitation. Yeah. Huh.
So I was wondering whether you might want to take on a more formal, long-term position within the organisation.
Oh, that was cheap. Ah, yeah, look out for your boss. What you want?
Do you have a set of military skills that could be applicable?
Always happy to lend a hand if it expedites my extradition.
Ever been to the port of Zeebrugge?
Zeebrugge.
Zeebrugge.
There's a lot of fucking clam hanging in the balance.
Who's supposed to be running things down there?
A real piece of work named Florin de Groot. Or as my dad likes to call him, that shit-eating cunt from Belgium. The only thing he likes more than red wine and fine dining is the sound of his own voice. I'm having Keith and Blanket bring him over to England so I can figure out what the fuck's going on.
Hey, that's the dude from Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you want your merchandise to continue its safe passage to the continent, it's going to cost more money.
It's always a squeeze.
Always.
And if I don't pay them immediately, they will get angry and squawk.
Do you mind if we have a word?
Of course, of course.
You think those are nervous gestures that he was doing with all the hands?
Mm-hmm. He's full
He's
of
lying.
shit.
I think he's frightening us.
Right.
He's tipped off to the border police. He's using it to drop the price up.
Mm-hmm.
And he must think he has significant leverage. Either way, he must have another route to use. If you give him what he wants, he's going to keep coming back asking for more.
I wonder if that's from his UN training that he picked that up from.
Maybe.
I appreciate that various people need to wet their respective beaks. That's the way of the world. But within reason. You don't take the fucking piss. Jimmy, what's going on with the lights?
Uh-oh.
The first one's hooked on. Go, go, go.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
it's those
trying
girls
to
again,
scare
huh?
me with your cheap pilot tricks, huh? Oh.
What's that, the
They
generator?
took the whole goddamn generator.
Damn.
Get the car.
Jeff heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, got that sniper rifle with
Word.
it's a goddamn kid.
Wow.
There's no way you're going to be able to kill us without it coming back, any. I've hundreds of cousins.
No one's getting killed here.
What about him, then?
That must be like gypsies, right? They have so many cousins like that.
Fuck that. Thieving gypsies.
Yep.
Fuck you, you're a scumbag.
like, we're a fucking minority. You need to go in and do some diversity training. We're not gypsies, we're travelers.
Is that the correct term? I have no idea.
The minorities he needs to do.
Yeah, fuck off, Blanky.
Go on. We'll be all
Wow.
right.
She told a minority that she was a minority.
Dogfighting, cockfighting, infighting, 100 generations of dynastic volatility. We're going to have to tread very carefully.
What was Mickey's last name? Was it Ward?
What
It might have
happened?
been, I don't know.
One of your cows found the light switcher?
See what I mean? Arrogant prick.
Just until we figure out an alternative avenue.
I don't like someone putting a gun to my head, Edward. I'm gonna send him back to Belgium. Tell him we're thinking about it. Let him stew a little bit.
No, it was Mickey O'Neill, not Mickey Ward. Okay.
Is Mickey what?
O'Neill.
Maybe we should pay him a visit.
Excuse me? I would like to go home to the civilization.
Civilization. He'll always be, where the big woman at to me?
Yeah. Yep.
Isn't it like really dangerous to live under those big power lines like that?
Yeah, I think it like the electricity does something to you, which
Yeah.
of course the gypsies live under them. I don't know, but they're not gypsies; they're travelers. so-
Travelers, yes.
JP! Clear?
But you know what though? If you could get the travelers on your team, it could work. But you just gotta watch for the angle, right?
Mhm.
How about we have a little conversation? Maybe somewhere a bit more private.
In the back of a caravan.
What are you doing, Mummy? He's a fucking joke, Kellyanne. I've seen him in the papers.
At least Mama got her manners.
Mhm.
I'm sure you can work it out.
Right, I think this meeting's reached its natural conclusion.
One second. Would you mind if my colleague and I have a brief...
Well, yeah, let's talk about what I want in means.
And it strikes us that you and your people might be pretty old hat at getting merchandise across the border.
That's just a tired fucking cliche.
Is it true?
He's harassing the dance with me. You haven't even bought me a drink yet.
Well, what do you drink?
Oh, gonna show him the posh life.
Expensive fucking whiskey. That's why.
That's something when the dude comes pours it has gloves on.
You have to party with the wards. I'm sure you understand.
If
Party
that's
with
what
the
you need.
wards.
I'm going.
He said, "No, you're gonna have us so bent off this stuff. We'll make any old kind of
Here
crazy
come
deal."
trouble.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Huh. Well, I'll be. There's John Paul and his family. Freddie, sit down and have a drink with us.
All right, fuck it.
Are we expecting guests, darling? There appear to be 400 gypsies advancing down the drive.
Turned into quite a late one last night.
Really, darling? Or how late exactly?
Where's my guy?
Oi! What are you doing?
Sorry, I was just... She's a beautiful horse.
Trying to appropriate it.
She likes you. Do you ride?
Since I was a girl.
Maybe you should
It's-
take her out.
Green Adidas tracksuit on.
They have a similar seat, don't they? Her and Charlie.
I suppose.
Who's true?
Okay, you beat me to it.
Not well at university.
Yeah, so I hear you, Chris.
Oh, the daughter
Hmm.
that left.
Hmm.
I often
Look at
think
these two.
how hard it must have been for you. Change Harley, grow up all these years.
That wasn't all bad. At least I was close by. I taught her to ride. That's something,
Wait a
isn't
minute.
it?
That's his daughter?
I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Uh-huh. Wow. That's interesting.
Which why
Started
they've
with
always
you.
been close, but
Looking very cozy on that couch the other night.
And hence his loyalty, too, just to the family as a whole. I
Mhm.
mean, an added layer
Yeah.
of loyalty.
this month. It's gonna be a pilgrimage to Lourdes.
Oh, that's where how they're pushing it. Okay. That's so blasphemous. Blasphemous and brilliant all at the same time.
If you would have told me in school that I'd be earning better money, shoving packs of weed up a Virgin Mary, I see you gone mad, bro.
I mean, you know, are we really more blasphemous than a serial killer that calls himself the gospel?
That's very true.
So my question is, so what are they going over on ferries? That's why they're bypassing customs?
I guess so. Well, you know, travelers have their own routes. That's why they stay low key.
As new ventures go, it doesn't get much better than this.
Team effort.
See, you're enjoying yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I've been doing some thinking.
Uh-oh.
Look, I know it's all meant to be temporary, all this business with Susie Glass and her daddy.
He likes it. Mm-hmm.
But you are fucking good at it, mate. You know that. In fact, I think they're grooming you.
Mm-hmm.
My baby brother. The king of pins. We've all just got to figure out what we're good at and fuck the consequences in the ass.
Well, the consequences might fuck you in the ass if you do 14 years in prison.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Just know this. I'm scaling my mountain too, Edwin.
And what mountain is that?
The view is going to blow people's minds.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
My man on the inside is out of his skis, lost control. I just need some time.
Do you see them pictures? This is...
Well, he said my man on the inside, so.
Yeah, but I mean, look how close his man on the inside is.
Yeah, I mean, you close to the cash.
Oh. Bro. I know who the man on the inside is. Oh, it breaks my heart. I know who the man on the inside is. You do too, don't you?
I don't want it to be him, though.
Now that was a
It
fucking
is.
beautiful cow.
I'm thinking Jimmy, right?
No.
No. Okay.
So we lifted the car in
The
the
man
house.
who is currently scaling his
Oh my God,
peak.
left me was in the lurch.
No. Oh, yeah.
Probably those fucking bailiffs again.
Jimmy just stupid, naive.
You were JP.
I was.
Freddy's calculated and stupid.
Come to the farm, don't say anything. Uh-oh. Somebody came and stole the money.
Moved off double lively, and I'm sure it was him who's tampered with them fucking codes.
What time is it?
Must have been sometime after midnight. A bit late for a stroll, though, right?
Just when things are going well.
Wait a minute. What was you doing out?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot about his girl. She probably could have broke in. Yep. Remember? He over here moonlighting old girl who's definitely working for the ops.
Well, you need to take a closer look at everybody in your own fucking camp.
I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at you.
JP's right.
Be very fucking careful, Eddie. Did you steal that money?
I didn't steal it.
Yeah, I don't think they did either. I think Jimmy's girl might have something to do with it.
Looks like they've done a bunk.
Fuck.
We'll get a crew together. I want them found. Do you understand? All hands on deck.
You want me to head back to DeGroat?
Finding travelers.
Who benefits if we blame the travelers? Lose our means of distribution in Europe.
That shit-eating cunt from Belgium.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He's a thief, but not our thief. They would have left immediately had they stolen the money.
So you think de Groot is orchestrating all this from Europe?
Well, he couldn't do it on his own, could he?
There's somebody here.
I think we need to take a little trip to Zeebrugge.
Oh, Susie. Eddie. It's so good to see you.
Look at that painting in the back. They getting down, ain't they?
In England, they're always so busy, huh? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Like the Big Ben.
Well, monsieur.
What is that?
This is hot.
Yeah, I know it is.
I always found the horse more delicate than the bull or the cow.
That's horse meat?
Lying on this restaurant floor, gasping for air, like a dying fucking fish.
Damn.
Unless you take that out to dinner.
Eddie is good at this.
He is good.
We need a name.
What do you mean?
Clock is ticking to grow.
Oh.
Tick tock, tick tock.
TikTok.
So very slow.
The name.
Write down the name. Who's your inside man? Freddy.
We should be fine within the hour.
Should you have developed the sudden urge to inform said person of recent developments? Just remember how easy it was to get to you in the first place.
Yo, you wild easy to get to, B.
Well, it's not going to be pleasant.
It never is.
Can't be blanket.
No.
Not directly. It's not my world, Susie. But maybe there's someone who could help.
Bring him back to the travelers, huh?
A little heavily armed for this time of the morning, aren't we?
Well, when you accuse someone of robbing 4 million from a drug baron, a man tends to get a bit paranoid.
That part.
I'm gonna offer you a gift by means of reparation.
Oh, gift? Man, what's offers a gift?
Fucking Santa Claus are.
Wow. Tell you what, how about I offer you a gift, Eddie?
Oh, come on.
You know what happens next.
How do you think you wasn't gonna get found out? You really try to set us up?
You know how
Kind of
this
like
goes,
little
Keith.
revolvers.
Dang, I know Blanket's hurt, though, man. You know, that's probably his dude.
Move.
Are you a bit deaf? As well as a snake.
Maybe it is blanket.
Look, it's a pattern, isn't it? Van load of weed vanishing off the face of the earth. Blockades on the continent, rats in the kitchen. It's all adding up to something.
All right.
Yeah. Stanley Johnston.
But we've got a product going out, we've got money coming in. All right, all we need to do is steady the ship, and then we can see what happens.
You know, there's dark clouds coming down. I can feel it.
What is up with her brother? Like, what? Why is he important?
I'm the captain, and I say full steam ahead.
She's not listening.
I know how many bodies there are. Because I fucking buried them, Eddie. I've seen behind the curtain, and none of you are ready for it.
Is it blanket?
Same thing will happen to you in the end, Eddie. You work for Bobby Glass now. There's no way out. He'll get you eventually. Just like me. Just like Jeffro. Jeffro's at the bottom of the fucking Thames.
JB, I'm begging and asking you. Will you shoot this fucking army, boy?
You think you got a choice? You're fucking kidding yourself. You can't trust her. You can't trust any of them.
Oh. Damn, yeah, Blanket feeling some kind of way. What's up?
Is it done?
It's done.
Snake, remember?
You did say it, Mamba.
Yeah, man. But she's not 100% Snake like her daddy. You know, she still got some reservations.
She's not wrong, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's out here thinking he's doing UN negotiations. You know.
Yeah, man. You in the deep
You
end,
in
my
a
guy.
different world. He keeps saying all the time, this is not my world. Well, then listen to the people whose world it is.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Oh, yeah, you in trouble, man. That was a really good episode, man. I don't know what I was expecting out of that, but I don't know. It was just good. It's just well done. I kind of stuck for words for the moment. Go ahead, I'll pass the mic to you. How you feeling, man, so far on the start of the back half of this season?
I think it was a strong start, and I think it was nice to show us. For one, I do love the throwback that wasn't a throwback to show us the travelers.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Is that? Let me just interrupt you for a second. Travelers to the people in the chat. Is that the correct term? I just picked it up because of what they said in the show. Or can we say gypsy? Or is that? Or do we have to officially call it the G word? Like, I'm trying to figure out like where we stand with that. All right, go ahead, Rekkai.
Well, I was gonna say to that point, it's not like I know a bunch of them or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think I've heard before that the term itself brings negative connotations.
Okay.
So they don't, even though if that's what they are and they're proud of their lineage or whatever, because apparently they're minorities and he needs to take some sensitivity training. Blanket needs to take some sensitivity training. I tell you, that's a new one.
Yeah.
That's a new one for me. But I think anytime you think of gypsies, it does come with a negative connotation. So you think, criminals, thieves or whatever, and they may be, but they're also, a nomadic little family, that does what they got to do to get by. So,
right.
I think they don't prefer it. Again, I don't know. So maybe somebody who knows some, because it is a real thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they can drop something in the chat to see, how they, because that's like, you might not know a lot, or you might have seen some, but don't roll with any. But little people,
right?
I remember they don't like to be called the M word. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, they prefer to be called little people, which was news to me. But I didn't know that till I saw it on TV show. I was like, they was always midgets to me. No. Mm-mm.
Well, that's the thing.
That
Unless you are of the culture, you're not going to get the nuances, right? So, we're not of the culture, be it on both of those examples.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be some misses. But it's not from a lack of sensitivity. It's just, you just don't know. Ignorance reigns supreme in those kind of situations.
I think for anybody who's really able to kind of pull back and get a bird's eye view, that Mr. Glass is wrong, Bobby Glass is wrong, Susie's right. There's way too many cracks. And I said that earlier, when the generation, and then it doesn't help when you have a few stupid people inside the organization. Like Keith, that's an anomaly, and you always have the people who you feel are loyal, trusted associates. You never know. But you have people that are stupid, like Jimmy, like Freddy. You have to almost safeguard yourself against some idiots.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, my mind is blown. We got one CCTV in a underground warehouse full of weed. We have one TV on the money. Not only that, it's $4 million, and we put it on top of a pallet inside this little room where you can see it like it's a museum display, and we're gonna lock it up with a chain and it's not inside some sort of vault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get a small vault down there that would be a problem to, for a heist, not a robbery.
Yeah.
They have for an operation of this size.
Yeah.
They have way too many chinks in the armor. They have way too many gaps in the fence. And Susie's like, yeah, it's just all of these things keep happening. It just seems very amateurish.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like I am over here running BMF or nothing like that. I don't know nothing about nothing. But I'm just saying, I don't understand the grower. Why is he transporting anything? I don't understand why Jimmy is driving nothing nowhere.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you put Keith or Blanket or somebody else that is hired for the courier services. I just, you don't have, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's one of the things that if no matter what organization you go to, I don't care if you're working at a McDonald's, you're working at a car wash, you're working at a Fortune 500 company, there is always going to be a lot more people that don't know what they're doing than know what they're doing. It's just the amount of people that really know what they're doing is very small as compared to the general amount of people that work for whatever group that you're with. And we're seeing that.
Yeah, however,
we're seeing that in this.
However, though, working at McDonald's, working at a Fortune 500, Fortune 500 company, probably same as this kind of business, you know. But most some other businesses don't get you killed.
Yeah, that's very true. But that's the thing though. But even though when it comes to even with business that get you killed, you know, there's still that level of ineptness that's just like the vast majority of people kind of just phone it in. And there's a very few amount that are very serious. Susie's serious, Eddie is serious, and then it kind of tapers off after that. So we're seeing that in the company, but I think it's making for some interesting television. I wanted to go ahead and stick a fork in this for right now because I want to save the rest for our Patreon members. So you can head on over to the Patreon page and pick up on this discussion. But before we do that, if you've been enjoying this conversation the way me and Rekkai chop it up, be a friend of the channel and of course hit that subscription button and give us that thumbs up because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if you want to get to know Rekkai a little bit better, Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Who, me? You can catch me on all social media at Nupe from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE, because it's all about this right here.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Don't worry, there'll be a link in the description if you need to get to that even quicker. Hey, let us know in the chat things we got right, things we got wrong, and the fun one is always the things that we missed. But please keep it in the context of what we've seen so far. No spoilers. This is our first time watching, and there's a lot of people watching with this channel as well. Thank you for your time, and we will catch you all on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.